Guys, it's the epitome of Stick here, and welcome back to a video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about a story time that I'm kind of proud of, but at the same time, I'm not proud of. And this story, man, let me tell you something. This story is crazy. It's not crazy. It's kind of anticlimactic, to be honest. But we're going to be talking about the first time I got into a fight. Now, you guys are probably asking yourself, Cam, you've been in fights before? You've been in a fight? Yes, I have been in fights before. And let me tell you something, it is not the way you think it is, where, fisticuffs were flying everywhere and I was knocking people out with my pinky. No, it's nothing like that. Basically, all that happened was that I got my ass beat. But that's besides the point. Okay, that's besides the point. All right, if you wanna say, oh well, then I'm just gonna unsubscribe and I'm gonna click off the video because you got your ass beat. Don't do that yet. Which, by the way, Susan, if you're watching this, I'm sorry for my language in this video. I'm very apologetic because I need ad revenue once I get subscribers, man. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, guys, this video's on another channel, as you guys can tell. This used to be I'm rocking DK skin. This used to be my channel where I made fun of things. I'm probably just gonna do story times in this video from now on because I'm not good at making fun of things. So yeah, man, make sure you guys like that. Make sure you guys drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel, man, for sure. And yeah, man, let's get right into the story time. Alright, so this story starts when I was in the 8th grade, so approximately about 3 or 4 years ago now. And when I was in 8th grade, let me tell you something, when I was in 8th grade, I wasn't skinny, but I wasn't too big either, so people could easily bully me. Like, it wasn't a challenge for them to bully me at all. And that's kind of where this story starts. It starts with a bully, but the thing about this bully story, and you hear a bunch of bully stories where it's like, oh, well, the bully then got his ass beat and I won and I saved the day and got a girlfriend. No, that's not how this story happened. All right, so basically what happened was my friend was being bullied. So my friend, he was bigger than me. He was a lot bigger than me. He still is to this day. I don't talk to him much anymore though. But when I used to talk to him, me and him were like really tight. We were really good friends. We always talked about one day we would go and we would have like a gaming clan and we would all live in a house together and everything like that. Obviously those plans did not fall through, but basically those plans did fall through. I don't know what I'm talking about, but basically he was a lot bigger than me. He was probably about 200 pounds, 6 foot in 8th grade, which was crazy. I was about 5'10", 5'11" in 8th grade. But I mean, I was like nowhere near him. Like, he was like 6'1", 6'2" in the 8th grade, and that's big for 8th grade. Now, obviously, I was big for 8th grade, but if you looked at him, you were like, okay, what is this dude eating steroids for breakfast every day? Like, what is this? Like, this dude is just ripped, bro. Like, he wasn't, and but like, he wasn't ripped. Like, he wasn't ripped. Like, if you saw a dude with a bunch of muscle, you'd be like, oh, that dude's ripped. No, he wasn't ripped. And this is kind of where this story takes place. So he liked to talk a lot of crap. He liked to talk a lot of crap. And he did this. So people most of the time knew that he was joking. Like, a lot of people were like, oh, okay, whatever, like F you, whatever, stuff like that. Susan, I'm sorry for my language once again. But basically, like, everybody would just be like, oh, F you, whatever, like, everybody would be laughing, everybody having a good time. But there was one guy, and he doesn't go to school anymore. I think he got arrested. I'm not too sure. He probably did, knowing him, because he was getting arrested in 8th grade. So we all know that he probably gotten arrested now. I think I've seen him once in my high school career, and that was in 9th grade. And I haven't seen him back at that school since. So I'm pretty sure he got expelled or arrested. I'm not sure, but either way. So basically, this kid came into the school. Now, we didn't really know this guy. I didn't know this guy. I think he knew him better than I did. But basically, this kid was a bully. This dude was a bully. He was like this big. He wasn't big. He was skinnier than me, but he was more ripped than I was as well, though, because he was like 5. I think he was like around like 5'7", 5'8". But he was ripped. Like, let me say something. When I say ripped, he was ripped, and he had scars all over him. It was insane. But basically, my friend was like, dude, like my friend was had this girl that was getting bullied by this guy. Like, this guy was bullying this girl that my friend liked. And he was like, bro, like, I swear to God, next time I see him, I'll beat his ass. And I was like, bro, like, I'll be there, but like, you gotta be careful, because like, this dude could easily beat your ass. That's not like something you want to mess around with. He was like, bro, listen, bro, I got this. I know how to fight. Like, my dad taught me how to fight. Like, I know how to fight. I know how to do this. Like, I'm gonna beat his ass for her. And I was like, bro, look, I'm not gonna tell you no, because I'm a great friend, by the way. But this dude, he was like really passionate about it, and I didn't want to tell him no, So I was just like, look, bro, do what you want to do. All I'm saying, it's not a good idea. Like, you probably shouldn't do it, but if you're going to do it, at least just do it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do it, then F it, do it. I don't care. So, so he's like, all right, cool, bro. I need you to understand. I was like, sure, I guess I understand. I don't know what I'm trying to understand here, but sure, let's go with that. Let's go with I understand, and what you're doing makes sense to me. Okay, because I didn't know what I was talking about. Anyway, so anyway, he decides to go up to the guy and confront the guy. Now, he wanted me to be there just in case something happened. I could fight the other guy, which, by the way, I wasn't going to do. And until what happened, but we'll get there in a little bit. So anyway, what happened was my friend went over to confront the guy, and the guy basically just told him, F off or I'll kick your ass. Like, that's pretty much all he pretty much said. And my friend was like, bro, kick my ass. I don't care. Like, you're bullying this girl, this defenseless girl. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you should just get the crap beat out of you. And he was like, dude, listen, like, I will beat the hell out of you. He said, I'm trying to be nice, but if we want to take this the other way, we can. And I was like, bro, like, I walked up to him and was like, bro, you better stop, bro, because he's getting heated. And when this dude got heated, you could tell he was heated, because I remember making him heated a couple of times at me. And he would try to beat my ass, but like, he knew he couldn't. He physically could beat my ass, but in school he wasn't going to, because he knew that I would have people would come and fight him. And in middle school, and even now in high school, I have friends that will literally, like, if I get my ass beat, they will come and they will fight people for me. Like, I have people, dude, like, we were talking about my ex-girlfriend in the last video, which was uploaded to this channel, as like a re-upload. But basically, yeah, that guy, or one of my friends that was in that, or he wasn't in that story, but he knows my ex-girlfriend. And when she did all the illegal stuff, I was gonna say, she threatened to kill me. When she threatened to kill me, he was like, bro, I got your back, bro. I'll be your bodyguard for the rest of the year. I was like, bro, bet. Like, you can be my bodyguard, you know what I mean? And so he pretty much protected me the entire year, and nothing really happened. But he protected me for the rest of that year. And it was crazy, because a lot of people don't understand, but like, when you're in high school, and especially in middle school, you don't think about stuff before you do it. So like, you'll be all cool one minute, and then you'll start fighting somebody, and then you'll, like, as soon as the fight's over, you'll be like, oh, this just happened, I'm in trouble. Like, you don't think about it before you do it, but you think about it after the fact. You know what I mean? You think about the fight after the fact. So anyway, basically, they kept talking. They were just like, bro, if you don't do this, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, chill out. And then eventually my friend swung. Now, when he swung, he missed him completely. He missed his entire face. He was aiming for his face. He missed the entire thing, bro. It looked like Rocky. Was like retarded and didn't know how to punch. Okay, like, that's what it looked like. Okay, dude swung and missed dude entire face. Like, he missed his entire face. Which, by the way, I do not know how that happened, but apparently it happened. And he was like, and like, he started stuttering. He was like, bro, do you really want to keep trying? Do you really want to keep trying this? And my friend was like, and he just yelled and swung at him again, and he missed again. Now, looking back on this story, I realize how dumb it was for me to get involved. But I mean, come on, dude, my friend was literally about to get his ass beat. Like, what was I supposed to do? So I step in and I was like, bro, like, don't beat his ass. He was like, bro, listen, like, you don't control me, bro. Like, I will beat his ass if I want to. I was like, yep, you're right. I was like, yeah, you're right. I will listen to you. You and only you will I listen to. So basically, dude just starts going in on my friend. Like, literally, dude just starts beating his ass. Like, I've never seen an ass beating so bad in my life. But bro, like, he got his ass kicked. And then my friend was like, bro, step in, bro. What are you doing, bro? And I was like, dude, I don't want to step into this. Like, I don't know what this dude can do. Like, I don't know this guy like that. He was like, bro, just just go in there and sneak, like just sneak up on him and kick his ass. Like just do it. I was like, all right, fine, I'll do it. So this was okay. So in our middle school, the way we have it set up is that we would go outside every day after lunch. Like that's how it was like set up so that we could have a break before we go back to class. And in that area we would have, there's like a big tree. There's like a big tree down at like the end near the road area. And that big tree, we would all hang under that tree. So like we would all chill under that tree, like we would all do stuff over there. People would make out over there. That's where I actually made out for the first time. That's where I got my first kiss at. But that's for a different story. Anyway, basically, everybody would just go over to that tree and everybody would just have fun and do whatever they wanted to because the teachers could not see them because they're behind the tree. So the tree was like really big. So like if you walked behind it, you couldn't see anything behind it. It got to a point where there was so much stuff happening over there that they banned us from going over to that tree. They were like, if you go over to this tree, you will be in trouble. And so like, they had teachers guarding the tree. Like it was so stupid. But basically, my friend was getting his ass beat. And then I was like, all right, like I'm done watching him get his ass beat. Like it's over. Like I'm going over there right now. And my friend was like, do it, bro. Like go over there. Not the one getting his ass beat. Obviously didn't tell me to go over there. But the guy that was friends with both of us told me, yeah, just go over there. I was like, all right, cool. I'll go over there, whatever. So I went over there and I don't know why I did this, but I jumped on top of the guy thinking that was going to do something, but it didn't because he just got back up and started beating my ass. I jumped on the guy. All right, so I jumped on him so he was like on the ground like kicking this dude's ass. I'm sorry, it's bad to laugh at, but I mean it's true. It was so bad. But he was on the ground kicking his ass, and then I just run over and I jump on his back. Like if you're in a fight and you're mad at this one guy and then fucking another guy comes on and just jumps on your back, of course you're going to be pissed off. Of course that's going to piss you off even more. But me, being the 8th grader that I am, I'm stupid. So I'm stupid now. So imagine what I was in 8th grade. Like I was just like, okay, this will work. And obviously it didn't work because my friend still got his ass beat. And then when he was done beating his ass, he beat my ass. That's right. Yes, I got my ass beat that day. Basically what he did, he came over and was like, bro, I'm sorry I have to do this to you. And just started whipping my actual ass. Like literally, like I've never been punched so hard. I got back up and legit had no idea where I was at. And after that break period, you go back to class. So I had to go back to class that day. And I was just like so like out of it. I got punched so hard. I didn't know where I was at. Okay, like I had no idea legit where I was at. Like I thought I was like, I don't even know, dude. I was so gone. Like this dude literally knocked everything out of me. I was just like, like I don't know what to do. And obviously they knew a fight had happened. And so then they called me in the office. They said, why did you fight the guy? Or why did y'all fight? And I told her the whole thing. He told her his side of the story because obviously there's two sides to every story. So he had to say his side of the story. And he basically was just like, dude, the other guy was talking a lot of crap. I went over there and beat him up because he was talking a lot of crap to me because he said he wanted to beat me up. And then I was like, and then she was like, okay, then why did you jump in, Cam? Like, why would you jump into the fight if you knew that they were already fighting? And I said, because he was getting his butt, I said it like this. I said he was getting his butt beat. I didn't know what to do. I just jumped in to protect him. I'm sorry. Like, I know what I did wasn't right, but I mean, I had to do it. Me and him are friends. Like I just had to do it. And she was like, well, you didn't have to do it. She said, if you had to do it, then we would understand, but you didn't have to do that. Like, you didn't have to jump in. And I was like, yeah, I know I didn't have to jump in, but like I still won. And she was like, no, you even the principal was just like, you didn't win. Like that's obvious that you didn't win. And I was like, okay, well, like the whole thing is like I was so stupid in 8th grade, and I'm still stupid now, but like back in 8th grade I was dumb. Okay. And like this story, like it's so stupid, it's like so boring probably for you to listen to this story, but for me, like my friend getting his ass beat was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And even to this, like, even when I do talk to him, because I don't talk to him a lot, but when I do talk to him, I'm just like, bro, how'd that ass beating taste? And he'd be like, bro, F you, and stuff like that. We mess around about it now, but like, dude, back then it was hilarious, dude. I was in 8th grade, and that's the funniest thing I've seen in my life. Like, I don't, I don't know like a funnier thing than that, you know? Like there's nothing funnier than watching your friend get his ass beat after talking all this smack. All right, so now, man, let's give DK the floor here, guys. He's gonna introduce himself. If you guys don't know who he is, he'll introduce himself. Follow him. All of his links will be down in the description down below. But let's go ahead. Let's jump right into his story.
Hello everyone, my name is DK Crow, and you don't spell DK or Crow like you normally would. I'm pretty sure Cam's gonna put my links in the description. Cam, you better put my fucking links in the description, I swear to God, yes, I swear to God. Oh, my microphone. No, I killed it. Yeah. When I heard Cam was doing a story time video on a fight, I told him, wait, hold up, let me get on this, don't release it. You know what he did? He didn't release it. Dude, that's a nice person right there. No, he listens to me. He's a nice dude, okay? Everybody should listen to me. Hell yeah. I almost choked. It wasn't fun. This goes all the way back to 3rd grade, before I hit puberty, and the person I ended up fighting hit puberty. We were the same age, the person who I fought. We were at an elementary school on a playground, and I walk in to the school, but my brother's already there, because he got out first, and he loves running and is talking to his friends, where my friend, let's call him Bob for the story, because I love the name Bob. I'm gonna give that to all my boys. Bob started to verbally assault my brother, and then I come in, and then he starts booking it. And I asked my brother what happened, and he was hysterical. He's in a grade lower than me. He's younger than me, and he was hysterical, and said that there was some verbal abuse going on. So I started bolting for Bob, and he actually went out on the parking lot where I was, and we were right next to either a lamp pole or a fence post. I can't remember what. And he started throwing punches out of nowhere, where I wasn't expecting any of it. At this point, I didn't know any self-defense, and I was very out of shape, like I didn't do any exercise or anything. So, you know, it makes sense why I'd be so out of shape. So he's throwing like 10, 12 punches, and like 8 or 9 of them hit me. He wasn't in the best shape either. And all I had to do was throw one punch, which, again, I wasn't the best at fighting. It's literally my first fight, and I haven't been practicing. So I threw my first punch not very hard, because the type of person I am, I'm afraid to hurt people. But I put enough force into it that I made his head turn and bounce off either a light post or a fence post, and there was a gash in his eyebrow. Like, his eyebrow wasn't actually just removed. Like, there was actually, like, a gash into it, and there was blood. So, you know, I guess there was a lot more fuss into that now that I actually think about it. Because just bumping your head into a fence or a light post doesn't do much. He started whining, because it's not simple, just basic math, like that type of stuff, getting a cut and bleeding as much as he did. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not painless. It's very painful. Take him to the nurse, and they ask what happened, and I 100% honest to them that he started verbally abusing my brother, and he started throwing punches at me, and I was actually visibly damaged from it the whole day. They weren't light punches, and so I tell her all about that, and then she sees like these marks, like, what the fuck happened here? She's like, I just told you he was throwing punches at me. I got in a lot of trouble for making him bleed, because I'm the one that did more damage to him. Even though I told him what happened, like, I barely punched him, and his head bounced off a fence or light post. I can't remember what it was at the time. They didn't believe any of it. I got in a lot of trouble. But, Bob ended up going to Pennsylvania, but he ended up moving back because I met him back in high school. No fights happened. We ended up becoming friends at that point, and he wasn't a bitch like in 3rd grade. So yeah, Cam, you want to take it away?
You know what, DK? I think I will take it away for this one. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys drop a like down below. Hit that like button. 35,000 likes. And we will record another story, or I will record another story time. If DK wants to join, he can. That's yay. But yeah, man, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you dudes in the next video. Take it easy, everybody. Peace out, guys.
I just wanna be the one you love. I just wanna be the one you love.